Hello, America. This is Gary. Uh, I want to come to you and talk to you about um, a wonderful experience that I've had over the last couple of years now, studying um, the taxation in America, personal income tax, what it means, what it's done to me. And of course, I have to take you back to the beginning of why I even started this in the first place. Is through this the current president of the United States um, really weighed heavy on me, watching this man and his political hacks in Washington destroy our country. Um, and being a Christian man and a man of faith, um, through prayer, I started asking for guidance and direction and wisdom of what I should do, what I should know. And unbeknownst to me, it's a answered prayer. I was just like, wow, this is pretty cool. I just started searching for books and things that would enhance my knowledge and understanding of what's going on. And I was given this book by a man named Peter Hendrickson. And I read this book, and I'm not a very intellectual guy at all, and I was just like, wow, this is some pretty amazing stuff. But I didn't get it. I was struggling with what was in this book, and so I made a second effort to read this book again, this time taking notes, getting out my dictionary, because some of the words that Pete uses in his book is not of the common language or common everyday language. There's some words that I had to look up to understand what they mean. And so anyhow, from that point on, I got that light bulb moment. That light goes on and it's like very clear. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy what's going on. The taxation in our country is not what you think it is. Just understanding the legal terms for some of these words, especially the word income, is that we use in everyday language, isn't the legal term or the definition used by the statutes, the laws, the constitutional terms of income, and then the terms of wages have a totally different understanding or definition, I should say, in the Internal Revenue Code. Wages, I don't make wages. My wife doesn't make wages. My children don't make wages. So you understand that there's absolutely a defined word for that means definite things, as in wages and employee. I work for a company, but I'm not an employee of that company. I'm just a worker for a company. And I happen to work for a private sector company that has that I have no connection with any federal entity or instrumentality of those natures. So once you become aware of what's going on, or what these words mean, and what has been transpired since the beginning of the 1862 Revenue Act that President Lincoln enacted, and what its purpose was, and what the purpose of the 16th Amendment is. It has nothing to do with our earnings. It's incredible. So I just would like for all of you God-fearing, red-blooded American citizens out there that love your country as much as I do, and watching it go the way that it's going is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. So I would love for all of you, let me get this out here, to read this book. Get this book called Cracking the Code, The Fascinating Truth About Taxation in America. It is absolutely just mind-numbing. It will blow you away with the truths that are in this. And also on Pete's website, he also has a website called losthorizons.com. And it just has a plethora of information about the taxation. I've been successful with my state of California of getting my monies back, my personal property back. Having a little bit of a challenging time with the federal government. They know the truth. They've sent me all kinds of letters stating that they were going to garnish my wages. They were going to levy my check and my bank accounts or whatever, to which I had replies for them on every turn that they've taken. So now it's kind of in an area that is being very quiet now. They're not saying nothing, and they have nothing to stand on. I've asked them in many of my correspondences with them if they know that I'm doing something that is wrong, that my activities that I do as far as my work and my wife's work, then they need to let me know. But they can't, because they don't know who I am. They don't know anything about me. And when you learn the things in Pete's books and how to file your taxes and how to respond back to these entities, it's crazy. It's absolutely stunning, and it's liberating. It really truly is liberating to know the truth. I'm at a point now to where I have to probably litigate and sue the government for the return of my personal property and my wife's personal property. So anyhow, get the book, Cracking the Code, Pete Hendrickson. It's good read. There's good information on his website, losthorizons.com. And there's just so much for me to be able to tell you here on this little video that I'm doing here. But so do yourself a favor. Set yourself free. Your conscience will be unbelievable. So with that, I say, God bless you. God bless this great country. And let's get things right. All right. Goodbye.